What's up, everybody? Welcome back to today's video. It is your boy Omega Wrestling Entertainment, and today we're doing a action figure switch up. I think is what I want to call this series. I do not know why this guy's here. He just completely ruined my shot. But yeah, we're doing an action figure switch up today. We have a bunch of stuff. Obviously, this idea of doing customs started with MDT, who does action figure surgery. So shout out to him. And so yeah. So like I said, let's get into it. And we're going to start off with, just like MDT, the dude on the stretcher. We have kind of my next pick fed that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to have a street fight for the third fight of Hangman Adam Page versus CM Punk. And so I need to make a street fighting gear for Hangman. So I'm kind of combine these two and make that look. I might even use his Unrivaled 2 because I think the bandana would look better, and we're just gonna see what works. We're gonna mix parts around, see what works, and then yeah, that'll take care of Hangman. I believe that's all we have. Next, let's save that one for last. We'll go into this. So I made this mask. The mask didn't look like nothing that I wanted it to look like. This is a custom wrestler of mine. His name's Jack Coland. He's the Frost King. So I gotta fix his mask. But today I'm not gonna work on resculpting it. I'm just gonna take an X-Acto knife, dig all this like clay. Like you see, I tried getting it off and it's bad. So we're just gonna dig all that off and hopefully restore it. And then I'm gonna see if there's another head sculpt that I want that fits this better. And yeah, so next we can go with the Roman Reigns. I think I'm gonna seal this or see how it looks. You know, if it looks good, I'll seal it, and if it doesn't look good, I'm gonna paint over it some more and then seal it, and then we're gonna put him back together and make this custom fantasy gear, this all white. And let's go into this. So I got this, once again, I got this idea for MDT. I'm making a Drake Maverick figure, not Drake Maverick, Lio Rush figure, except I don't have the head sculpt yet. I already have a Lio Rush, it's just not a good custom, and it doesn't have a good head sculpt. So I'm going to see if I can get someone to make one. If not, I'll just use that rock figure, which is what's back here, as a placement, and then try to like sculpt something. It won't look like Leo in the face, but the skin tones will be accurate. Obviously, I'm going to acetone this beard and everything off, and whatever this blood that's on my head. But I'm going to acetone all that off and use that as a placeholder for now. I think the skin tone's the same. They look a little off, but it ain't going to bother me. And so yeah, we ain't painting nothing. We're just making the formula. That's that. Next, we're going to seal this Fantasy Kenny Omega. What I say, not Fantasy. This is G1 Climax 2016, I believe. Gear. We're going to seal this and make sure there's no marks. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like this. Like just make sure all this is sealed. And then I'll work on whenever Curb Stomp opens his decal store up, trying to get Lio Rush decals and decals to put on here. And last but certainly not least, I have this kind of like, I don't know if this is a 3-in-1, 2-in-1. I guess it's probably a 3-in-1 fix up. Yeah, let me stand these up. Basically, I'm gonna take this Jon Moxley because, you know, which this one's somewhat tight. Like, this is the best out of all of them. And you see how loose it is. But he's like a giant. The rest of them are super loose, so I'm gonna make a Jon Moxley out of this Stone Cold. But when you take the shirt off, the arms are too jacked. And I think these arms are not as jacked. So we're going to see, one, if the arms will swap. If they don't swap, oh well, I'll just suck it up and figure out something else and do it another day. But if they do swap, we're going to do that. We're also going to swap this head sculpt onto this figure. And obviously, we'll put that head sculpt up. We're going to take this shirt, put it on this Stone Cold, and I think that's everything that I gotta do. And yeah, so that should be the plan. And so yeah, I guess we'll start off. We'll start off with the Hangman because that should be the easiest. Okay, so no idea why this isn't like HD quality, but we'll get to it. I'm in the process of also moving my chair, so yeah, sorry the illusions broke. So what we're first gotta do is, because all I gotta do is pop this part off, which I don't know why that was such difficulty. And since you don't have to heat these up, we could just pop this off, which if you want to see what that would look like, I mean, don't know why you would, but I mean, I guess we can pop this on here for now. That's actually not that bad if I would actually pop that on, but I'm not going to do that. And now we put this on here. Goodness, I don't know why that didn't want to go on, but I actually love that. Man, I actually, if the pants were all black, that'd be heat. But actually, I think I want to try the Unrivaled 2, so I'll be right back. Yeah, man, I think the Unrivaled 2 fits Hangman better. So, I think we're going to go with this. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put the Unrivaled 5 back together and put him back where he belongs. That way, you know, we don't lose the Hangman. I hear my cat meowing. Should I just pop this in? Nah, that joint's way too big. So we're going to try to get this off. I'm going to see what I can get off by hand without using the X-Acto knife. But we might have to... Yeah, you see, there's like going to be little details. I might not even need it, but... There, you can hear my cat. What are you doing, bro? She's just tearing up everything, as usual. But... Yeah, it's going to be the pieces in the hair, which is their pieces I'm going to have to get off. I don't know why I ended up putting this inside of a bin with stuff sitting on top of it, because that was not the plan. Yeah, bro has seen better days, but we'll try to get some of this off. The thing about this is you have to be really careful because you can damage your figure. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can kind of see where I'm working with here. Move the tripod down. Alright. I can actually see better looking through the camera. That's actually, like, pleasantly shocking. Obviously, I'm not going to show me going through all of this, but I just thought I would show, like, a step-by-step, you know, show what I'm doing with this. And I'll show you guys the after shot after it's done. So, yeah, let's transition to another thing. So, for our next thing we're going to be doing, we're going to be working on the Leo Rush. And so, first of all, I'm going to have to take off the head sculpt and acetone all these designs off, and then we're gonna have to heat up Drake Maverick, take these legs off and put them on here. However, I don't remember if my other Leo had this, but this one had a back tattoo, and I'm gonna show you guys how you can get rid of these. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend this if you're younger, but if you have someone here, they could do it for you. I recommend. You could take an X-Acto knife, and as you see, it looks like it's damaging, but once you put like Mod Podge over it, it won't. And honestly, if you put your finger here, you literally feels the same. Like, there's nothing, no difference. It feels smooth. It just looks a little faded. But if you use, I don't know if you guys know, but if you use acetone on the torso, it can damage it. But because I guess it's made out of different type of plastic. But I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of what I've been doing. I'm not gonna actually like do it all on camera because it's really hard to see like this. But basically, you just scratch up in like a line until it comes off. And you don't do it hard either. It's like light scratches. So let me get where I can see here. As you see, I got that little piece off, and then you just wipe, and it's like completely gone. Now, obviously, I got to get some other stuff that's cleaned up, and these marks, I don't know if I'm just going to take slight acetone on them, or if I'll just leave them there. I might just leave them there, or try to do it with the X-Acto knife, but I'm not going to do all of it on camera, but I'll just showing you that, and I'll show you when it's done. And that's what it looks like with everything cleared off. It might, obviously, it's not going to be a perfect job, but once I seal this up with some Mod Podge, it should be fine. It's not too bad. I mean, you just got to dig very lightly. But yeah, so that's what it looks like. Let me zoom the camera out slightly, and we're going to try to do like a 2-in-1. So we're gonna heat these Drake Maverick legs up while we heat the Kalisto head and arms up. That looks weird, so we'll just do it like that. Okay, we'll figure it out here. Good enough. The head and arms up, so this is gonna look like very, very weird, but trust me, it's not what you think it will be. Now, however, this Stone Cold Steve Austin, all we gotta do is take his shirt off. We can pop his head off because all we gotta do is just warm up the arms. So I'm going to put him like that, I guess. This probably won't work. And if you're asking why I ain't doing the Roman Reigns right now, that's because I got to seal that, and I'll sell that when I sell Kalisto, and you get the idea. But anyways, we're going to bring out this hair dryer here, and we're gonna plug him up, and then we're gonna let it go. So that might be slightly enough. We'll find out. I don't think these got heated. Oh, they did. Okay. One Austin arm, one Austin arm. I need to move this camera back slightly. And then we're going to try to get this armed. I know that got heated. And we're going to try to pop this one on here. Will this go on? Let's find out. It will. It's just the joint's so hot. Yeah, that will go on. Okay. This one probably won't go back on. Let's see here. Oh, it did. Okay. That actually don't look too bad. I mean, obviously it's going to have to cool down a little bit, but yeah, it's definitely going to have to cool down, but I think that's perfect base for Jon Moxley. Will this one go on here? It does. There's a little gappage, but I don't think that looks too bad. You know, obviously if I want to swap it back, I could. We'll show that off at the end. First, let's get Drake Maverick. You did not get... Oh my goodness, that's really loose now. You see this? It wasn't like that when I first got it. I hope that's not the leg. I hope that's just the... Let us go on. Oh my goodness, it's... Something is wrong with this joint. I'm going to have to put it back in spot and fix that. But will this one fit on Kalisto? Let's see. Yeah, it won't. Okay, I'm going to put these in the freezer for a little bit. Let them chill out. But Drake Maverick's done. I don't think Kalisto's head got heated. Yeah, it definitely didn't. His arms probably got heated. But yeah, we'll have to continue that Drake Maverick / Leo Rush in a little bit. I guess we can take the Jon Moxleys now. Where's the other Jon Moxley? Yeah, we can take this Jon Moxley. I believe it should just sit on. No. Okay, and it might not sit on because this one might need to be heated. But yeah, I'm gonna heat this up with the Kalisto head and the Roman, but we'll do that in a few minutes. First, let's go ahead and get to the Stone Cold swap because he is my commentary. We're gonna go. All we gotta do here is just take the shirt off, move the tripod up slightly, and then we can move that one over here. And I'm just gonna put this shirt on him because I like the cloth t-shirts. Cloth t-shirts are way better than rubber t-shirts. And boom, there we go. I love that look for Austin. That's awesome. I almost said that's Austin. And yeah, let's get to sealing, and I'm going to go put the other stuff there. Just remember that I've sealed the Roman Reigns before, but that is not going to stop me from sealing this Kalisto real quick. And I'm just going to turn his head this way, and then we'll get to acetoning his stuff off in a moment. And so all you gotta do if you want to sell stuff is get this Mod Podge stuff. You can get them at Walmart. I'm pretty sure Amazon probably sells them. And you don't really need a lot. You just need a slight bit. And then you just take your figure. I'm going to have to zoom in on them again. And you can just go over to the back and just slightly run the Mod Podge over it. And it'll sew up. And it'll look like nothing happened, hopefully. And yeah, so that's all I really need for him. Roman, I'm pretty sure I sealed this up, but there's some spots that don't feel like it, so I'm just going to give him another treat. I can't see this Reigns figure. I can't really see where the Mod Podge is. Obviously, you're going to need a little bit more for him. You can't really see what's getting Mod Podged and what ain't. So your kind of goal is to just get some and just spread it out. I'm redoing the paint job eventually, but for the sake of the video, I don't feel like painting much, so I'm just going to Mod Podge over this Roman. And obviously you should do a better job than me, but I'm going to repaint this. So I'm just kind of going through with the Mod Podge here. Roman Reigns is set up, and you can see Kalisto. It literally, I don't know if you could see it on camera. It looks like absolutely nothing happened. Obviously, I need to clean up the tattoo a little bit. But yeah, that's literally the best way to do it. I recommend. I feel like there was something else I had to seal up. Oh yeah, my Kenny Omega. And all I gotta do is just take some of this, and you don't want a lot for these, because if it's on a small area, you don't really want a lot. And you just go over it with the Mod Podge. If you get a little bit off of it, it's fine, because it ain't gonna really hurt your figure if you seal paint that's not, that's already been sealed. But just go over it just slightly. Just to make sure it covers the area. Once it covers the area, then you move to the other area. How convenient. I just realized I was completely off camera there. My bad. But yeah, and then you just go down here, get some there. Make sure you clean it up, and then set him back. This stuff dries real quick depending on how much you use. And next is the acetone, because I figured I had to acetone a bunch of stuff on this Kalisto, but I guess I really don't. You know what I didn't grab? The acetone. That, I would say rookie mistake, but I ain't a rookie in this business no more. But anyways, that's beside the point. This is the stuff you need to get if you want to acetone stuff off. Best stuff, about $10 Walmart. Probably went up because of inflation. I ain't bought this since COVID, but we'll see. You don't want to dump too much. I dump too much, but that's not the point. As long as it's not overflowing, it'll be all right. So just dip. I use a Q-tip. I mean, it's probably, you can use towels, anything. I don't think this is gonna hurt it, but all you gotta do is just take the Q-tip and do the same thing. Once you're done with the Q-tip and all this acetone, you want to go back over it with Mod Podge. And don't leave this on too long, because if you leave this on too long, it could hurt the figure. But as you see, it would be better to remove the tattoo or the arm, but I didn't think that through too well, and I kind of already started. And once you start, you probably don't want to finish it. Something like that. But yeah, see, there you go. It's once I pretty much go on here and I'll just take off the arm, it'll be great. All right. I just flick that and it hits my hair. I'm so glad that missed my eye. I'm just trying to, now that I'm better at making customs, try to actually go through with this. Because my last Leo Rush, I mean, if I have a picture or if I can find the figure, I'll show it. But I don't really know where the figure went, to be honest with you. Like, I used it for a match with the Mystery Man in OWE, which y'all see why. Y'all catch that up when I make a Pick Fed updated video. Y'all know who the Mystery Man is. But yeah, he had a match with him. Never seen him since. I don't know if he randomly decided he just wanted to talk smack on social media and get himself fired from the company again, or if he just wanted to, I don't know, went on vacation. I don't know. But we'll find out. All jokes aside, though, I really don't know where that figure went. I was just going off because I really don't know where the figure went. Introducing stack numero dos. Let's get into it. Alright, that was a decent time. This is actually not that hot. Let's see, will it go on? Moment of truth. It did, and it's still loose, so something probably broke on that. It's alright, though. It ain't, like, the worst still. I can seal it up, and then it'll be fine. But that is annoying, though. It's very annoying. Because now he probably... Well, actually, he might stand. Okay, he does stand. Okay, but anyways, let's get this arm off. Did that not get heated? Really? Are you kidding me? Dude, what do they put in these Kalisto Elites? Got the head sculpt off. Let me see if I can get this arm off camera. I'm not risking breaking that. We'll have to give him a round two. Let's see. Will Moxley's head pop on the figure? Let me go ahead and zoom out so you guys can see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's Mox. That's perfect. All right. Now my reason for this is I just want to pop these on all the way and see, with it being heated, if it will go on. It's the highest it can go. Because I might have to just have someone torso crack, because that's something I have not learned how to do, is torso crack. All right. yeah, that's the highest it's going to go, which is not good at all, you know, but it's all right. It's not the worst that could have happened. Now, Roman Reigns, assuming you probably didn't get heated, but we'll find out. One leg got heated. He's a little loose, too. Yeah, I'm not risking that. I'm not risking that. I'm not risking that. All right. Round number 2. Should have been plenty enough time. Oh my goodness, bro. What is they doing in these Kalistos? I don't want to break the arm. You know what? I might just have to... That one's about to completely come off. I'm doing this off camera because I don't want to break the figure. You know what? These are not coming off. I'm just going to accept that they're not coming off. And I'm not risking that. So we're just going to call it with that. Because I saw the way the joint looked. And I'm not risking taking those off. But I will risk putting this on the head of the table. And let's see if it'll go. Goodness, bro. What is this Roman Reigns' joint size, bro? Jeez. I'm going to show you guys right here. Look, this... It looks like it's going to come off. But it keeps bending the joint. And the joint's like stuck in there. And I think I actually made it worse. There's like a gap now. But I'm going to push it up a little bit so that way it stays. But yeah, there's no way I'm physically getting that off. So we'll just have to heat it up a little bit and, you know, use acetone on it. But back to heating up this Roman. But the paint shipped, and I don't care about the Tribal Chief that much. Sorry to all the Roman fans, but he ain't worth my time for me to actually pick that back up and repaint right now. Because he needs to lose his title, because he's mid. But anyways, let's go ahead and work on acetoning this off. And so the best way I'm going to figure it out is you have to just turn and hope you get the right angle. And also, I would not be doing it that close to the torso either. That was very risky of me. Because once you hit the torso, it's game over. I don't know why I'm not zoomed in. Let me look this down and zoom in slightly. But yeah, you just got to kind of pray you get a good angle on this and just go for it. Because there's some figures where the joint will not pop out, and I don't know why that is. But you just kind of got to keep going until you get it all the way off. And yeah, see, it's going to always have that. There's no way you can get the full thing unless you pop the arm off. But I can try to get like a little bit in there. Okay, it's not going. I just want to say this leg is not kicking no more. So once it's on, it's on. I think it took a little bit for it to process, I guess. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, let's get into it. So starting off, we have this Stone Cold Steve Austin fix-ups. And I think that the shirt fits this, you know. And I think the muscular arms looks better on camera than it does in person. But I think that that's not terrible. Like, I think it's definitely Mr. Steve Austin, and I don't think it's bad. I think it got the job done, and that's all I needed. So yeah, he can kick the camera, you know, hit him with a Stone Cold Stunner, and do all the above. You know what I'm saying? So I think that is a W. Next up that we got here is this Roman Reigns, which on camera you can't really see. I mean, you can see the one up here, but it looks decent. Obviously, the missing gauntlets on my Black Adam Seth Rollins. The paint job could have been cleaner. Obviously, I'm going to go and redo it later, you know what I'm saying? But for now, this good placeholder for the tribal piece of trash, you know what I'm saying? Kenny Omega, all I did was seal it, you know. It's a work in progress, and I'm sure you'll see that on the next switch up once I get decals made. This guy, I tried the best, but there's still stuff in there. It is hard to get it out of that head sculpt. And I'm going to find a head sculpt that fits this better, and obviously make this into a custom. So, yeah, he can still kick you. I know it's a basic, but I want to take an elite, but, you know, too far going now. Now, next, we have, I'm going to go with Hangman, because I think he's, like, third coolest. I think it's good. It's just, I feel like, yeah, when you bend the torso, it's going to end up falling off. But it could just be, I think it's because it's the torso or the joint's so big or something. I don't know. But I guess we'll find out when I pick fed with this and see how it looks. But he's done. And next, the Lio Rush is looking great. I love the way this is looking. Obviously, I got to take out this Maverick 24/7, but once that's done, I think this is going to look great. They got to get the arm sleeves. I might paint these black and white and just call it a day and get a head sculpt made and then tats. And I think this is going to be a good base. And honestly, the leg's it's not too loose. Like, it's not that bad. It's not flexing or nothing, which is really good. And then last but certainly not least, my favorite thing I did today is this Jon Moxley fix-up. And let's zoom the camera out a little bit. The camera does not give this justice to how well this looks. Like, the arms look perfect. You know, his Mox thing. This is a Jon Moxley right here that can actually articulate. The head sculpt fits this pigger. Yeah, this is a pig right here. This figure perfectly. And I love it. Like, the torso's Mox. Like, all it needs is just orange letters that say Mox on the side. But I'm not going to do that yet. But I think this is a phenomenal figure. And if you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button. There's going to be more of these to come and more customs. And this is the Jon Moxley you're going to be seeing at OWE Bad Blood. So, yeah, more videos to come. Thank you. Keep Jesus first. He loves you.